Voyager's Return. This is Space 1999, Season 1. Damn fine episode here for Space 1999. We have Voyager's Return. They sent out a Voyager 1 probe, gather information, come back to us, just like Star Trek, the motion picture, one of my favorite science fiction films of all time, and one of my favorite films of all time. Love this episode of Space 1999. We're going to use my space system, of course, storyline. We're going to give that one a 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. Like, really? This was great. So, the Voyager returns. Now, it's got this Queller drive, which propels it through space. And when it lands on a planet or a moon or whatever, then it switches to just normal engine and it just kind of lands and takes off again. Now, the problem is that if you get into the pathway of this Queller drive, you're going to be destroyed. So the first half of the episode is trying to figure out, can we salvage this thing? Because it comes by and they try to remote access it through the computer to shut it down so they can gain access to the information, but it's not working. So they've got to somehow either deactivate the Queller drive or figure out some sort of way to bypass it or something. Good thing that they've got Dr. Queller on board Alpha, Moonbase Alpha now. He had switched his name because his Queller drive has caused some damage to some people. There's been accidents involved in the construction of it and all this kind of stuff, and it's killed a bunch of people. There's one guy on board whose family was also killed by this thing, and he doesn't know that he's been working with the guy who is responsible for creating the drive that killed his family. This show doesn't really focus too much on drama in that sense, where there's like human drama where they're fighting each other and getting angry. There is a little bit here, but it's justified in my opinion. Yeah, this was damn cool. So then the next half, so they figure out a way to get the Voyager onto the moon. But there's these other guys now. They're called Sidon or something, Sidons. And their leader Archon. Archon is like, well, you got this thing destroyed like a bunch of people. It killed a whole ton of people, killed like 1 million people or something. So you're responsible for that. So we're going to kill you as punishment. It's pretty damn good. The pacing's a 2 out of 2. Like, it is damn fast because halfway through the entire episode switches to like a whole different thing. So awesome. Even if they didn't have that part with that Archon guy shows up or whatever, I'd still give this a super high score because it was damn good. I like when there's a guy sitting together trying to figure out this problem. It's so cool. The artistry, I'll give the artistry. I want to give it a high mark. I'll give it a 1. Like, everything looks good. There's not really much outside of Moonbase Alpha. There's ships that come in. The ships look pretty cool. They kind of look like sectors. Remember that the bug that it's a toy line with those like insect creature guys. They look pretty neat. Maybe I'll give it a 1.5 for the artistry. It does look pretty good. There's some good explosions. The landing and takeoff are fine. There's not really another planet. They're mostly just on Moonbase Alpha, so usually those aren't anything like crazy. Everything looks good. But yeah, I'll give it a 1.5 because those other ships come in. They're pretty neat, and the Archon guy looks like pretty like okay as well. So I'll give it a 1.5 for that. Yeah, everything looks good. Characters. This is a big time 2 out of 2, man. Every character in this one is great. In the beginning, where they're discussing what are we going to do with this thing? Can we risk getting the information from the Voyager? Dr. Russell's like, we could die in the process. It's a big risk. Victor, my favorite character, is like, look, we've got to take the risk. Like, who knows what cool stuff we can learn. Ultimately, it's decided, yeah, they're going to go for it. But when you got your second act where they're going to be attacked by these guys, there's great dialogue there too. Victor at one point says, listen, you are now going to destroy us. And their plan is to destroy Earth too. It's like, you're going to destroy us based on the fact that this thing accidentally killed some people. We didn't intend that, right? And Dr. Queller himself is awesome. He's like, okay, I'm gonna make this right, you know. Even the kid who's like the assistant who kind of loses his mind when he realizes that Queller is the guy he's been working for, even that guy was pretty good. damn good characters in this one, and the enjoyment factor for me on this one is a 2 out of 2. This is a 9.5 out of 10. It could very easily be a 10. Through the nature of my review system, it's not going to get a 10. But damn, this is damn good television. I absolutely loved it. I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed to talk about. No, I mean, I pretty much got everything. And this is, I didn't even have to really refer to my notes because, and I watched this one yesterday morning, so 24 hours ago from when I recorded this, and it's so fresh in my mind because it just stuck with me. It was so damn good. Yeah, this is a damn good episode. So guys, make sure you like the video. Check out the Space 1999 other reviews and the classic TV stuff. You probably like something there. And I'm doing Batman 66, which is a great show. So make sure you check those out. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.